Surprise! She's right on time! Yippee! We gotta make as much progress in this game as we can today. But anyway, regardless, hi everybody! Hope you're all doing super duper ooper looper fantastic. I just woke up from a nap, so I'm a little out of it. I had a big lunch and I was like, oh, I'll just take a quick snooze. I'll just close my eyes for a minute. Well, I say lunch, but it was like more like dinner. Well, needless to say, I was snoozing way too hard. But anyway, here we are. Let's get to it. I don't think we have anything new to hear about Frogger's house. Poor this guy who thinks it's the end of the world, so he's having a sale. Can I finally get new hit points? No. I guess I can get this, though. I need money. I gotta farm money. If I farmed money to get more hit points, this would be easier, but... Nah, who needs that? It reminds me of the first time. Do I have any letters? Aw, no letters. Oh, I gotta put on the hat, though. We remembered this time. Yes, that's right. I put a note here on my desk. I'm wondering what it meant all day, and now I finally understand. There we go. Do I keep that hat, or do I have to actually push the button? Yay! Okay. Now we get going. Oh, I'm glad I looked. There we go. Now we got the game audio, too. Okay. I did do some audio balancing, so let me know if anything is or isn't too loud again. Trying to get everything down pat. Slight problem. One thing that makes it a little difficult is on the computer that's live streaming. I may or may not have any way to hear any audio that comes out of it. So the stupid thing I've been doing is instead of, the smart thing of hooking up something to it, what I'm doing instead is I'm saving a small snippet, sending that over network to my other computer that has speakers, and then working on that. On another note, holy moly, what is happening over there? Look at those guys. Oh my God. That dude in the bottom right there, that's me. That's what I looked like after I got out of my nap this morning. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, sir. What's the... Oh, wow. What do we... Do I want to go down there? Is that what's happening? I don't know. Okay, well... Huh? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I assume... Oh, I see what's supposed to happen. Okay. So I need to get this one over there somehow? Right? Oh, I could push that up. Yeah. Here we go. I was so confused because this is not a very traditional level layout for the game. Okay, so this comes up here, then you go up here, I jump across, pull you over here. I can't? And then I can't push that one down. Huh? I'm so lost. I haven't even started the game yet and I'm already so confused. Okay, let's just try again. It's hard. I can't quite tell with the bones how I can and can't move those things. I assume I gotta get on that one guy, but... we'll see. Doom's Temple. Doom! Because this can go... Oh, I know what I gotta do. Okay, I got it. I cracked the code. Okay, I didn't know he could go up. So I push this over, jump back. No, I pull this up, go down, push this across. Then we go here. Then we jump across, pull this guy over here. push and go across. Okay, there we go. And then this is one of these. Nice. No, why are there so many puzzles? I can just ignore this, right? God damn it. Well, let's see. I'm gonna assume you go here. You come up. I can't push it off. What? Am I just supposed to be able to get to this one? Huh? Gross? I think that was a bone. Yeah, it was. Oh, he's putting his tongue on everything. Ah! But hi, Delta Boss. Good to have you here. Are you proud of me? I started on time. I was ready with my finger ready at 8 o'clock. I did it for once. I did it. I still don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do here. I mean, I guess this goes here, then this one comes up. So you can push this one over here to push this one here to grab this guy. But then I bet these hurt my brain. Oh, I can push this one down. Okay, we're golden. Okay, because then what happens is this guy goes down to, so we can pull that over. Got it. You were also on time? Yippee! Love to see it. That's not quite right, is it? I hate these puzzles with a burning passion. Every time I would try to play D&D, my DM could throw the simplest, like, 3rd grade puzzle at me. I couldn't solve it. I'm not a smart person, guys. I'm not a smart person. This game ain't for me. Okay, well, I guess I was overthinking it. I was overthinking it. Look at the guy down there. He's hanging on for his life. Huh? Oh. At least this part's easy. We jump across. Well, now, oh, there's a rock there. Pull that across. Jump. Pull you down. I gotta do this one quick. I'll wait for him. And then I get here. But then what? Then what do I do? What? Huh? Oh, I gotta push that one. I gotta go back. Dude, they're making me use 100% of my brain in here. Which, it's sad that this is what takes 100% of my brain, you know? Oh my god, so much damage already. Was there health back there, or am I crazy? Well, that's on me. I panicked. It's okay. We got it down pat. Easy as pie. We go here. Pull you over. Come here. Then we go up. Wait for this guy. Then we go across. Pull you forward. Push. No. I messed up already. I need to go here to pull this guy here to push you. Watch out for that guy. There we go. Oscar Mikey, hi, buckaroo. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, it's gotten a lot more edgy in the past couple minutes. Look at those guys just chilling down there. They're just chilling. Surely it's not a bad omen. Surely we're not finding the frog death god or whatever it is. I mean, we confirmed that this is basically a JRPG. So Frogger is realistically gonna go fight God, you know? John Frogger. John Frogger. How did I do this again? You come up. So I can push you here. So you go. Oh, there was health there. I should have gone back for it. Oh, then I'm done. Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm overthinking it. I keep overthinking it. Okay, life there. Oh no, you can't go back. Oh, that's clever. These devs are clever. Like, look at that loop so you can't go back to it. Ah, clever and cruel and mean and meanie pants. Okay, so this one I have to go up to pull this guy down. Pull up to push up. Go across. Not yet. What was the thing I had to do here? Huh? Pull this here. Hey, yeah, that's it. Down, push you down. Oh, nope, I lied. I see what I gotta do. Those are the remains of the last level. So true, so true. Those are all my corpses from the run. It's everything I left behind. Yeah, then this goes down. This one just has my brain racked. Okay, no, I see. I gotta go here to fix this guy into position to go back and then pull this guy down so I can push this guy down. Right? How did I do it last time? Yes. I've got it a little wrong. I do this just so I can push him down once. Okay. There we go. I got it. Okay, so then we do this to grab this guy, to pull here, be quick, jump across, pull here. I absolutely could have avoided that. I just stood there and took it. I panicked. This stuff's hard. Oh no. Well, come on! They're out of sync? Why? Dude, I'm so glad I didn't get to these levels as a kid because it would have made me even more angry. Huh? Oh, that's evil. Can I just go back this way? No, you can't. I timed it wrong. That's on me. Ah! This level's evil! Well, we're gonna be here for a while. The one nice thing that Frogger has given me is plenty of time to work on projects. The crazy thing is, though, I still might need extra time to work on the main projects for the main video ideas. How would do this? Push this one? Yeah, and then this guy can go down. Like, I was thinking, like, damn, we might have to do... Oops, didn't want to do that. We might have to do another, some sort of just easy to code challenge run. Because I still can't get the main program I've been working on to work. And I keep getting sidetracked with little tasks, too. But that's okay. We got stuff like this to keep us entertained. I got a whole backlog of crappy games. I'm trying to think of something I could do something fun with. I liked the progressive blindness, but what can you do? Same thing with like, I'm trying to think of like maybe one of the Mario games. So like Mario 64 maybe, but with reverse controls. And there's a timer and just some random chaos happens every couple minutes. There's no brain emoji in YouTube chat. What? That's horrible. Can you not just like put in your own emoji? Like if you go to another site, copy and paste it in. Instead of breaking the TV, you would have burned the house. I think I did talk about this once though, where I got so angry at my what was it? My Game Boy Advance SP. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That I ended up taking a huge bite out of it, and it still has the bite marks to this day. And my mom was just like bewildered. She's like, "What? This wasn't in the parent training manual. They didn't prepare me for this." Okay, so then I have to not forget this time. You come up so I can push this so I can push you back down. Yeah, there we go. Now I only gotta do it once. Why is that where you path? I hate this game. I'm gonna take damage, aren't I? Come on. Nope, go back. Angry equals bite. I mean, I wanted to smash it so badly, but I knew I would be in so much trouble and I wouldn't get another one, so. How am I supposed to do that without taking damage? Like, in what world? You have to be so fast doing that. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm safe. There we go. I've got 2 hearts to do the rest of it. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. Okay. Nice. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. I know, but I'm not fast. I don't have good reaction times. That's why I couldn't break out of gold in Marvel Rivals. I'm old, okay? I get comfy pushing the buttons. I get having a fun time. I see people's HP go up and I'm like, ah, yes, I could do this all day. I shouldn't have done that. You're the reason for all those warnings on those shampoo bottles. I mean, I was a very autistic child, and let me tell you, I was well behaved, but I certainly, it's like at work, oh my God, full health restore, huge. I'm not getting those chests. That's not worth, that's not happening. I'm sorry. What do I do with this? Okay. I may or may not have, in multiple institutions, been the reason for new rules. It's actually like at my job. So the place I work at's very dangerous, technically speaking. Okay, sure, game, whatever you say. So you can't like sleep or be unconscious or have impaired like senses while you're there. And so I don't work in the building anymore. I work at home now. And so I, like, every job I've ever worked at, I would just, like, on my lunch break, I'd go, okay. I would go take, I would just take a nap. You know, that's how life goes. I would take a nap. And so I'd be napping at my desk, and the regional manager was like, you can't be napping at your desk. So I'm like, okay. So I go to the lunchroom and I go take a nap there. And he's like, you can't be doing that. And so I didn't have a car. So then I went to a friend's car to take a nap in their car on lunch break. And he's like, you can't take a lunch, you can't nap in the car either. You can't nap while you're on property. And so for like the next 2 months, I got very creative about taking naps to the point where it got expressively written. And there was a full meeting for everybody about napping in the workplace and workplace conduct. And well, that was just one of many rules I got implemented. Good or bad thing, I'm not sure, but you know, I'm a force to be reckoned with, I guess is the way to look at it. Oh, boy, oh, my neck.
All we have to do is get through that gate now. But to do so, we need to beat the twin gatekeepers. I'm counting on you, partner.
Leave it to me, Ignis.
Twin gatekeepers. Oh, it's giving me it's giving me horrible flashbacks to Elden Ring. I mixed all the soaps and shampoos in a cap and pretended to be an alchemist, so like those labels couldn't stop me. We used to as kids, like, you know, kids do a lot of play pretend. And so we would make like alchemical soup out of like all sorts of just like the random crap in like the backyards and at the campsites and stuff. And I just remember, what was it? We made like an alchemical soup, like a potion or something, and some woman was like absolutely freaking out about like witchcraft and like all this sort of nonsense and whatever she was on. Ow, my butt! Whatever she was on about, to the point where they had to write a statement that was like, no witchcraft or alchemy allowed at the after school club. This isn't so bad. I shouldn't have said that. Now something bad's gonna happen. Why are they all out of sync and they all are at different speeds? That's terrifying. I'm not risking it. I'm taking it slow and safe. I've learned my lesson. I thought I went back down a level by accident. We're good though, we're good though. Nice. How do I get across this? Yeah, there we go. Wait for you. Nice. Nice. Are you kidding me? No. No, I panicked. I got scared. No. Okay. Look at his face. Look at that despair. Look at that despair. He trusted me and I let him down. I've also been debating if I'm going to turn this into a video. This will be way faster than the Mario Sunshine video for sure. Which, by the way, it's coming along. Oh my God, is that a boatload of work though? We just need to finish Who do I push out first? No, it's this guy first, right? I don't trust that. On Monday, we're gonna work on the cool intro I got planned for it. I'm gonna try and do one of these nice styled intros for all the videos. I'm not sure if I want to make this one into a video because it doesn't have any like unique or twist element to it. It's just kind of me playing Frogger, even though it is very funny. It is. What am I doing? What am I doing? What was that? Why I'm texting while driving again? It doesn't have any like particularly interesting elements to it. It's just kind of me playing Frogger. And I'm kind of keep the channel more curated, and that's the whole reason for the initial idea of creating a second channel, even though I've got barely enough energy for this one. So I'm debating if I want to make it. I also don't have the first half of footage for it. If you look at like, what is it? Can I grab that? How am I supposed to get that? Oh, I guess I gotta push that forward. Okay, don't mess this up. I'm trying to keep everything a bit more concentrated. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna run about it, you know? We'll see, we'll see. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be quick. The only problem is I lost the first start of the edit. So the very first time we played, I forgot to record. I didn't push the record button. So that's lost to the sands of time. I can download the original video file. The problem is I won't have my audio layers. So, oh, you're kidding me. Come on. I won't have the original audio layers, which does stink, but realistically, we spent like 3 hours on the first level, so we're not missing that much. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. Nope, nope, nope. Abort, abort. Oh! Go, go, go. Fuck! I feel like I just accept the hit there at that point. I just accept the hit there at that point, you know? I had a little garden in my childhood home, so I used to use berries and anything I could to make potions. Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know you had a good time. We didn't have much of a backyard, but I had like free roam over like the neighborhood for the most part. So I had a lot of resources at my disposal. Come on. Whoa, that was close. Holds. We're gonna do it right this time. Yes! Oh my god, that's scary. You can cut off 1,000,000 retries and make it look like a continuous run with the magic of editing. I mean, the edit... I thought you could just walk down there. Okay, well, that sucks. No! I'm so sad. I'm already doing a lot of heavy lifting in the Sunshine Run. So my goal for this one is to not use quite as much of my mental bandwidth. Oh. No, he wouldn't move. I'm just accepting defeat. I'm just gonna top off my health. We're not getting through the rest of the level with no hits anyway. Because man, let me tell you that yeah, the editing in Sunshine's doing a heavy hitting. I can't wait though until I get the assistant fully up and running, because then we're gonna have the death counter automated. So what'll happen is every time I die in these videos, we'll have an up-to-date counter. So you'll know in the video, like, oh, she's this is like 6 hours later, you know? Where I'm at right now in the technical space of the assistant and all that mumbo jumbo, I've got the basics working. I'm just trying to set up some plumbing so that down the line I have more room to expand, update, make fixes as I need stuff, rather than having to rewrite the whole damn thing every time and making it like one big chunk. And making code like a little modular requires a lot more planning and a lot more time investment than I really considered. Are you kidding me? So that's where we're at for that end right now. Please don't hurt me. Thank you, sir. Go down here, grab this. Because it's like, it's one thing. Oh, I'm not gonna make this. Oh, I did. It's one thing if I did not talk about complicated topics when I'm in the middle of a level. No, I wasn't fast enough. It's like, it's one thing if you just make it, edit it, get it done, make the program, you know, done. But I know I'm gonna have a lot of changes and fine tuning. So I'm spending a lot of time like just prepping it, getting it ready to go. Which realistically, god damn it, which realistically I shouldn't be doing. One thing I have a habit of falling into is I'm dead. It's over. It's over. Damn, you really gotta be quick. You've gotta be fast for this level. I don't like this level. Have I liked any of the levels? I guess the first one. The first one was fun and nostalgic and made me happy, you know? I tend myself to fall into the habit of over prepping and never starting anything, which I would dare to say many people do. So I'm trying to be cognizant of, am I over prepping or is this justified? And my logic is, I feel like it's justified, because this is going to be like an integral thing and I can go forward with that. And I have to look at it more so in the mindset of, I'm spending a lot of time now so I can save time later, which gives me more time to work on more projects. Because even with stuff like this, like my life gets hectic sometimes and I don't quite have enough time to commit to projects as I would like. So I'm trying to optimize more with things like get the checkpoint, like my habit trackers, getting all my bills taken care of and automated, making sure I have healthy habits in my apartment so I spend less time getting distracted and doing more focused things, you know? It is so mean that they give you a full heal that you can only get if you push the pillar the correct way, when you really shouldn't have taken any damage by that point, and then immediately give you a frame perfect dragonfly to dodge. It is. It's like cruel and masochistic. They're like, they've made it this far, you know? The kids are on their own. Like, no punches were held. No punches were held in like ye olden video games. Like, I don't think there is, like, you know how people will say like, oh, you know, kids, oh, I didn't do the thing I was supposed to. You need to make kids games easier, etc., like Elmo's Happy Friends Day or whatever it was for the N64. But, you know, The one thing I've learned with like working with a lot of kids and young adults is it's like, they're smart. They're clever motherfuckers, right? We misinterpret and misjudge the skill and capability of, you know, younger individuals. And it makes me really sad in the gaming scene, especially where everything can get so trivialized for the sake of what they call, you know, making it like possible for kids. Okay, we made it. All right, good. And it makes me sad because as a kid, I loved those challenges. Like, I would spend so much time on like classic old games. Please let me off. Oh, jeez. And half the time you wouldn't have any instructions for the manual or UI. You would figure it out. We'd figure it out. We'd have fun. It's fine if it's not like everything's right there, told you what it's for. What's actually funny is they market it for kids, but when I did some like deep dive into it, it kind of seemed more like, you know, most of the feedback they would get weren't from focus groups. It was like adults. Like adults would be the ones who would want the games easier, with things pointed out, with things derailed. Not because of difficulty, but like time save. Because, you know, when we were all younger, we had the fun stuff of doing like World of Warcraft. You could stay a long time in World of Warcraft and figure out the raids, etc. And now you don't have as much time. But I think that people's solving of this issue is misjudged, because rather than focusing on, you know, laying everything out plain, the game design and experience should promote what you're trying to say out loud without saying it, you know? The show don't tell of video games. I knew I wasn't gonna make that. Ah! It's over. It's over, everybody. It's over. It's over. I have to do the dragonfly part again? No, I'm just going down. I'm just gonna go down. It's not worth it. And that can be true for like almost everything. I think the best thing I ever did was really deep dive into user design and experience, because 99% of problems are just created by people who don't have good problem solving skills, who can't explain complicated concepts simply enough because they don't understand it well enough themselves. That's true of working my job. Every job I've ever worked, the people who make like work instructions for like how you're supposed to do stuff, and you know, they didn't know what they were doing. So then you follow it to a T, and that's just a whole nightmare. And it's everywhere. It's in everything. And I'm not sure if it's maliciousness or incompetence, but it's probably a mix of both. And so that's been kind of my guiding principle on a lot of the stuff I've been working on the channel, on and off screen, etc. Like right now, I'm working on my website, which I know what you're saying. I thought you said you were working on this. I know. Hear me out. The website's crucial. It's important. It's an important step of getting not distracted, because rather than scrolling on Reddit or AFKing in Final Fantasy, I can finally start working on my short stories and reviews and stuff. So I have an outlet for, you know, time I want to instead procrastinate. Because I'm procrastinating those things because right now I don't have a way to do them. But anyway, trust. Cool stuff coming. I got some games I'm gonna put on there too that I'm gonna that I made a while ago. Pretty fun stuff. Anyway, Zelda puzzles are the one thing. Moon logic is infuriating. Good puzzle design is difficult. Exactly. It's difficult because you have to balance, you know, I think you have to decide, do I want to rage bait the player or not very early on? And a lot of games will set a tone in the beginning and then they don't follow it through. I think what I'm trying to, oh, come on, I'm trying to monologue over here. Jeez Louise. I think what I'm trying to say is, get off of that guy. Consistency is more important in like everything I've done and managed and messed with. Consistency is so much more important than perfection, you know? Like in Frogger, right? The mechanics are so simple. I only have a handful of things. Not a single time has the game had to spell out how I solved something. I had all of the tools, knowledge, and capabilities in my own hands to know how to solve and get past a puzzle. Remember to stay hydrated. And when you look at, like, let's pick an example so I can start being generic. I'm trying to be more specific. That's my... What happened there? I'm trying to be more specific. That's my New Year's resolution. Because you know how people will say like, oh, so these types of people or this person, or they'll give generic groups and attributions rather than what they mean to say. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to be more conscious about specifics and meaning, like what I'm trying to say, and like speaking much more clearly. Oh, I'm suffocating over here. So let's think of a good example. Like this game, like I was saying, when you have limited resources, a lot of older games, like for example, the older Pokemon games, Mario, etc., you only have a handful of abilities that work. You can see this replicated in most indie games, right? Most indie games are fun and interesting. I'm generalizing again, but this time for a good reason. Most indie games are a little bit more fun and exciting because of how simple they are. Downright, the game loops are clean, repeatable, and you have a limited range of capabilities, be them technical or, you know, with your controls. And that gives you the illusion of a cleaner experience. Are you gonna go there? No, okay. Because now you have constraints that you have to design within. If you look at AAA games, though, generally speaking, not every AAA game, like a good example is Dark Souls, right? In Dark Souls, especially the older ones, where you didn't have a lot of abilities, you have your weapons, your spells, etc. But the game knows that you can have any weapon or spell, etc. You have to be able to navigate the world with like 2 or 3 like movement abilities, you know? You have your jump, you have your run around, and you have your sprints. You don't have a bloated budget for feature creep. Yeah, exactly. And so what'll happen is, I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. So when you get to more complicated games, especially, I've noticed this downward trend recently, and I think it's mainly because of... It's mainly because of like the open world pop. When that really started popping off is when I started getting more irritated by this, because you're introducing more variables, which inherently makes the game more interesting, good for stats and, you know, your boss and corporate, but for the average player, it could, like you said, it could feature creep. So I think a lot about that when fuck, I forgot to put the thing back. I need to stop giving a TED talk in the middle of this game. I gotta focus, or we're never getting out of here. I'll just yap it at this point. I just push this. What am I doing? I'm just restarting. I'm going back to full HP. I could just quit, but I'm drowning him 3 times for special effect to make sure he's aware. Oh, dude, I had a good point. I was gonna loop back to something. Oh yeah, if you think about like card games, for example, card games today are still entertaining. They're still fun because the rules are simple and you have a limited amount of options, which makes them easier to play with the people you introduce, to engage with, and it's about consistency. It's all consistency. And you add feature bloat when you add too many options, which can confuse people. Which leads me to what I was originally going to talk about, which is I was thinking about this because I was working on my website. And one of the things that I personally despise about websites is they add so much fluff, right? I call it visual noise. They add this visual noise where you click on something, there's an animation. You click on something, you have to wait for it to hover. You click on something, it doesn't take effect until the animation finishes. And the animations are like, mind you, half a second, quarter of a second at most. But that can seriously impair your experience for someone who's trying to get somewhere, especially when you have reoccurring users who want to come back and engage with it, get somewhere quickly. It slows them down, you know? Don't know where I was going with that website, but anyway. Yeah, it's a tricky thing. And like I said, before I was streaming, I was studying a lot into game design, not like at school or anything. My education was a bachelor's in fine arts. I've got nothing here to offer. Sir, please disappear. Thank you. And it's crazy. It's weird how so much stuff links back to so much other stuff, and how you can take those principles and everything you learn and apply it to all the stuff as you go forward, right? Like, I think user experience has been the thing I've deep dived into that has given me the most benefit of my life. Just design in general is such a fascinating topic. And for a while I put it off because I didn't really like it. Because I hate setting text. That typography is like my worst enemy. I would put that on a shirt. Typography is my enemy. And so I put it off for years, but now that I've like looked into it, it's a really big passion of mine. Crimson Desert is the most fun in an open world game I've had, but they went wild with minigames, and puzzles and mechanics that the combat is simple and fun. Ubisoft games have just been Far Cry 3 for over a decade. So true, so true. And like all that is to say, it ties back to my YouTube channel. Like, I was talking last time about how a lot of new YouTubers or even like not just VTubers, but like YouTubers in general, you'll have, they over embellish, right? And so they have all this fancy fluff, these notifications, this UI, this setup, all this crazy stuff. And it's like, but you don't have a lot of your basic fundamentals down. You've used this as, you know, there's like the carpenter term, I forget the term for it, but you're using this to hide all the imperfections, except it's glaringly obvious that the imperfections are still there. Oh my god, we made that. Crazy. We're at full health still. Nice. When you say in fine arts, do you mean actual art or metaphorical art? That's a good one. That's a good one. No, fine arts is in Bachelor's of Fine Arts and Painting. So I considered going for my master's, but probably not for a while. My student loans are supposed to start up again, so I am considering going to school for my master's, but I definitely can't fit my master's in with my streaming and all this other stuff I'm working on. So that's probably gonna get put off. But like it all comes back to like in my channel, you'll see when I was trying to hire an editor, part of the reason a lot of the editors didn't work out is I would talk to them and try to explain my design principle. I'm like, they would come back with edits and they would all have like so much crazy editing, so many cuts, so many sound effects, all this stuff. And I'm like, you know, be subtle, keep it simple. Like Tom Scott said it best in his Wired interview that he gave, YouTuber Support, I think it was called. He said, be subtle, like stop trying to over explain everything. Stop trying to like show stuff and, you know, just let the thing do the talking for you, you know? Because part of us, you know, wants to explain and have people understand these concepts and things we're working on. But at the same time, if you do that, you're adding a lot of padding, you're adding a lot of noise, and you end up detracting from what you're trying to show. Okay, so actual art, got it? Yeah. I was an art kid. I was an art kid in school. It was a good time. I miss it. I miss painting traditionally. I think I talked about it in the art stream too. I really want to do oil painting again. I hate pencils. I hate acrylic. I love gouache. It dries too fast for my liking. It's kind of why I stayed away from it for so long. Oh my God. Wow. Perfect timing. Yeah, sorry if I kind of dodged your question there. I'm going on a bit of a tangent here. Actually artistic. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that from now on. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, I thought that would be down. What do I do here? Do I go down? Ah, there we go. Nice, we got a full health bar. This is easy as long as we don't panic. I don't need it. Oh, hello, friend. I forgot you were here. I'm also trying to be better about going on these tangents. Not because I shouldn't go on tangents, but if I go on them long enough, I really risk talking about stuff and trying to summarize stuff that I don't quite understand. One thing I really want to work on that's been very difficult is admitting when I don't know enough. Because, you know, I've got a good grasp on these things. I can understand them, I can explain. I've spent a lot of time studying them, but I've never taken like a moment to write it down and, you know, make it consistent, you know? So I want to avoid putting my mouth in my ass, you know? Foot in mouth. Speaking of Ubisoft, you decided to replay Valhalla. Ooh, how's that going? How's that going? That was a good one. That was a good one. I know I say that about everything, but it's true. It's true. How's that going, Oscar Mikey? I played Valhalla, it was okay. But I think they need to drop the modern day story. It hasn't been good since they killed Lucy. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. Oh, low battery. Uh-oh, has this not been plugged in the whole time? Wait, do I not? Wait. I've just realized something. So this entire time, I've had my phone plugged in to my computer because I thought I needed it to be plugged in so I could have my avatar be animated. But this whole time, it hasn't needed to be plugged in. No! Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Years of academy training wasted. I gotta drink some water. 1 second, guys. All right, there we go. Local VTuber dies. More at 7. She choked on air. She died doing what she loved. Yapping. No! No! We were right there. We were right there. Crazy how my best run was me just yapping the whole time. The most yapping I've done in the level, and that's what got me through success. I'll never get it. I'll never get it. Pretty much what Delta said, I actually enjoy the combat. I can agree with that. I can get behind that. I can get behind that. You know, I've actually been playing a lot of recently that's like really shown me some good things about game design. Is Final Fantasy XIV, man. You know, you think you've played 2 or 3 MMOs, you think you've played them all, but like, I've been putting so much time into Final Fantasy, and it's just been such a pleasant experience. A lot of games that I have played recently, like World of Warcraft and other MMOs, etc., you know, they'll create difficulty for the sake of adding difficulty rather than it serving a purpose. And it's been so nice having something be so frictionless. Are you kidding me? No, he's gonna touch that. It's been so nice having something so frictionless. Like, the idea that, oh, you aren't locked into one specific class. Like, bam, you can play every job you want. Every class you want, accessible. Go crazy, queen, you know? Oh, I gotta get out of here. Help, help, move, move! Bro! Terrible cycle. I'm out of here. I'm just restarting. And it made me realize how many games hold you hostage over the silliest mechanics. Like, respecking, changing stuff. And it's so crazy how the queuing has just been so much better because of it. Because you're like, oh, we need this person. Oh, I want a queue. I'll play, like, queue is this thing, you know? And it's been so nice. It's been my nice comfort game recently. I've been playing a lot while I'm at work to get through the day. And it's been making a difference. It's just so chill. And it's a great breath of fresh air for World of Warcraft. It feels like I've gotten over an abusive ex every time I talk about it. Same thing with Genshin. I for the life of me, you know, I was a Genshin addict, but when I stopped playing, I'm like, wow, I see how life could be better. You know, I really liked it, and it used to be the defender of the modern day stuff is the point. It's a framing device. But I bet the original people who had the strip got laid off and now they're floundering. like, I feel like that's the case for so many things, like the Halo movie, like, I forget the other game. What was that other game I was reading an article about before? I can't remember for the life of me. Oh, I didn't push it back down. What am I doing? I can still win. WoW reacted to people using third-party plugins by making them necessary. Yeah, it was crazy. I will say though, you know, the TISM was a little happy at how much I could customize my UI. Like, being able to just like basically get rid of every single UI element except what I needed, having stuff turn off and on during combat. Like, most of my UI would disappear when I'm not in combat, which was awesome. Then I also had like just a lot of quality of life stuff. I had stuff that like brought my character more to life. There was a lot of good mods brought, but you're right, it really wreaked havoc. It was such a harsh thing. Like, all you need to look at is the Warlords of Draenor fight, because oh my god, the fact that you needed a mod to triangulate where the attacks were coming from to get out of them in time is insane. Insanity is the only correct word for it. There's no other description for it other than insanity. And you're right, I hadn't considered that. I completely forgot that playing right now for Final Fantasy XIV, 0. Not a single mod is needed to enjoy the game completely. They thought of so many things, and it's just such a nice game. Such a nice game. Oh, do you mean District 9 or Avatar? District 9 is what the Halo movie became. Avatar bought all of the Halo assets, so that's why their military has a ton of UNSC ships equipment. Oh, that could be it. It could be. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. But there's a very good chance that that might be what it is. Oh, please. I'm taking the damage just so I make it. Crap. No! Guys, it's over. No! That makes so much sense, though, now that you mention it. I would have never known. That is a fun fact. That's a fun fact right there. Oh, all that game and talks got me spent. But now we're getting into the day where like certain restrictions in games are getting silly. Like Genshin Impact, right? You guys want to know something fun about Genshin? If you play the game on PC, which a very good chunk of people do, right? Odds are you've probably got a good enough PC to run it, you know. Even a terrible PC, I would say, could run the game easily at 100+ frames. You can't natively play the game in anything over 60 FPS. The game is hard locked on desktop to 60 FPS. Oh, and it's also hard locked to 60 FPS on Android. You want to know why? Because they have a contract with Apple where only on their store, their version of the app, can you access 120 FPS. Which is insanity. Imagine like the thought of limiting frame rates to a different device is insane to me. Insanity. So you could download a third-party plugin to uncap the FPS, but like, can we be so for real for a minute? That kind of stuff has me scared for the future. It has me scared for the future of game development, and Same thing with a lot of censorship. Like I said before, I really want to get into writing reviews, and because I read and really enjoy like a lot of web comics and just stories in general. Come on, I should just stay here for a second. And one of the big things too that gets me is the come on, fuck off, is the censorship for a lot of stuff. I get really sad when I find a story or things I like, and you know, you either talk to the author or you see some comments or posts or stuff made by them, and they're just discussing how purely to God, I can't focus. 1 second. I gotta lock in. I gotta lock in. I really can't take any more damage right now. Okay. They'll pivot their original idea for the story, and a lot of authors will actually talk about how they considered, if it wasn't for like the cost of them, putting the uncensored on like a second site, which does happen, but it's very rare. And I don't mean like, you know, pornographic levels of uncensored. I mean basic things like how certain characters are treated, blood and warfare and all that sort of stuff. And it makes me so angry that everything is so AdSense targeted. And unfortunately, that's what you have to do though, you know? The people who work in those spaces, a lot of the time, that's like their only source of income. And so rather than focusing on making the best thing possible, they have to subvert a lot of what they're doing to meet the stipend of what the AdSense of the platform they're giving will get you. And even then, they usually just get horrible rates. It's usually never good for the author, no matter what you're doing. Then you run into the problem of people who read other languages want to read your work. So people translate it, but then they can't post it because it's your work, but then they can't give it to you because it's also your work. So it goes on a translation site. So then they don't get any revenue from the translation site, which is where a lot of readers go because there's no ads and there's no limiting. You can read as much as you want. It's a really sad state of affairs. And I'm really scared for when gaming becomes like that. Looking at, for example, the cloud gaming they're really trying to push, like, no way, man. No way, Jose. Not looking forward to it. Man, hearing you guys talk about WoW and stuff makes me realize I was just a gun gamer. There's nothing wrong with being a gun gamer. Listen, honestly, I'm gonna be so real. You didn't miss out on much by not playing World of Warcraft. Like, yeah, it was fun. It was a good time, but come on. I wouldn't say it was like essential or anything, you know? And if you ever want to get the full experience, honestly, classic WoW, playing by yourself, you don't even need like people to play through the story in the world. On its own is a more than good enough experience. It is one of Blizzard's masterpieces, and with the MMO aspect, it was very nice, but it still on its own is a solid piece of work. Are you kidding me? I have 1 HP. No. The funniest censorship I've seen was the Mario creator reacting to a picture of Mario kissing Luigi and just saying, please do not do that. Well, speaking of kissing, even something as simple as the butt. Oh, I should go get that. How do I get that? How do I get that? Can I get that? Have I goofed? I might have goofed. Well, I'm not getting that full life up. We gotta do it in one go.
Okay, all we have to do is get through that gate, but
Sony getting rid of physical games is worrying. Yeah, oh my god, how could I forget about that? It's so wrong on so many levels. Because one, you have the fact that, you know, future consoles won't have backwards compatibility because they're going to be diskless. Two, they can retroactively remove games, and unlike PC gaming where there's a larger community for archiving, you then have no way to use those games for people who are not as technically inclined and don't want to use third-party apps or tools on their devices. It's so wrong on so many levels. It's so wrong on so many levels, and I get why, but I'm like, margins can't be that bad. And if they are, you've got to be doing something wrong. You know, you're one of only 3 console developers. Like, what are you doing that's causing this much of a problem, you know? No, play Warcraft 3. I mean, yeah, that goes without saying, you know? The Warcraft series, masterpiece. Oh, you know what I missed too? All of like those old, the old StarCraft stuff. Oh, it was so good. So good. StarCraft stuff was so good. I love the StarCraft campaign so much. Played on the N64, it was great. Experience one of the best stories in gaming before the retcon and all the impactful, most impactful moments. So true, so true. Also experience it before the greatest, you know, gaming company in the world devolved into all manner of scandals. All manner of scandals, and all the abuse came out, so that too, you know? Fuck, I thought they'd go down. That was pretty good. Getting that far on one life, I'll take that. I'll take that. Honestly, the worst part of this level is just the start. This is terrible. Also, used games will be gone or worth a fortune. Oh my god, yeah! The collecting hobby breaks my heart. Breaks my heart. I know a guy who has been collecting his whole life. He just loves games. He loves game preservation. Absolute 10 out of 10 person. And he is so disheartened by what's happening with the trend of scalping and all this other sort of stuff, because rather than being a hobby, purchasing things you love and want to appreciate and would probably take better care of than the scalper, you now have to compete with everybody and their mother. Like everything, it's about money. Everything you find an old comic book, that could be worth money. Better hold it against someone's head, you know, for thousands of dollars. You find the people who go to the stores and take all the Pokemon cards from the kids who want to buy Pokemon. You know, I saw all the stock get restocked at Walmart for Pokemon cards, and at least the guy was nice enough. He's like, hey, I'm going to buy all of these. Do you want any of them before I do? And I appreciate that, but also like, fuck you, guy, buying all of them? All of them? Come on. It makes me so angry. Dude, yeah, there's just so many layers of things here that just makes me so upset. I'll wait for this guy to cycle. Game preservation will be harder. It is. And honestly, one thing I really agree with in the sentiment I've been seeing online, and what I've been saying for years, I want to point out, is that, you know, piracy at this point, especially with like the AI integration of books, like, yes, some of them aren't ancient, yada yada. I've looked into the topic, whatever. But the matter of fact still stands that we're destroying books, and once they get started, well, we've got the book destroying facility. We might as well destroy more books. We're gonna run into the same issue with games, where it's gonna be harder and harder for that privacy, especially with how much they're pushing like IDs being required for a lot of sites and operation and tied to your basic internet access in some places. Which is going to make it harder if you want to run or organize or manage a pirate site or even just a preservation site, you know? Granted, like, you know, emulation teams have figured out, you know, you've got to have your stash offline and keep it back up somewhere else. So we've learned a lot over the years, but I really got to get my server tuned up. I wanna do some more data backing up. That's what I wanna do. Be a part of the conservation effort. That's one of my goals if I can start making more than needed to put back into the channel for the channel is I want to be a part of data conservation. It's a very big interest of mine. I'm very supportive of. And to everyone out there, if you torrent something, you make sure to seed that thing. You do the responsible thing. You do the responsible thing. Speaking of scalping, they're doing that to Pokemon Donuts now too. What? Kowalski, Oscar Mikey, analysis. What do you mean they're doing that to donuts now too? Why did I do that? I need as much health as I can for this level. I'm gonna need some context. I'm gonna need some context for that. I assume they go to the store, buy the donuts, and then, you know, they stand outside the door and offer to sell them to people. Scalp everything, dude. Makes me so angry. That's why I'm scared to do merch, especially if I take off as a creator, or when I take off as a creator. I don't want people to scalp my stuff, so I'm probably gonna hold off on that until I have some sort of better measure and understanding of that to prevent it. Oh, now I'm upset. I'm thinking about all manner of things that's making me upset. No, I pushed it twice. It should be legal to rob scalpers. I don't think that's necessarily the solution. I'm gonna put a legal disclaimer out there that I don't wink wink support that. I totally would not say wink wink we should hinder them in any meaningful sort of way. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Krispy Kreme is selling donuts, but they let you pre-order. Ah, that stinks. They're just Pokemon donuts. Why are we scalping donuts? In what world? Oh, I have 2 HP. Fuck, I gotta focus. I think what scalping has done that makes me also really upset is that, oh my God, thrifting. No, I'm the most upset about thrifting. The fact that, you know, what's a poor people's thing to give people who are in poverty or lower income brackets good chance to access quality clothing, it breaks my heart. Not just because the clothing is being scalped and taken away, but because in doing so, a lot of these people who will do like hauls and stuff, they'll do like big shopping orders from Shein and all these other major producers of just, you know, what I call clothing slop. They'll just dump it all on these donation centers. So you have to sort through so much crap. You have to sort through so much crap to find something not only wearable, but that's washable and good. It's also even more tragic because when you look deeper into it, you think like, oh, just, you know, use higher quality fabrics to take care of that stuff and manage it and just make your own clothes. But the fabrics producers aren't even able to produce those quality, aren't even able to produce those quality fabrics anymore. Like the production facilities and technology just doesn't exist anymore. Come on! How are you supposed to time that, dude? These are all like just barely out of sync. It's awful. And the scalpers are selling either the box with the donuts or just the box. Like, dude, it's so disheartening. I just want to enjoy stuff, you know? And so many people go out of their way to make stuff so much harder to enjoy. Oh, I didn't fix the thing. I watched a video on what happened to thrifting. It's nuts how they became a scalper. It's nuts how they became a scalper collector haven because it's profitable. Yeah. And what's even more frustrating is, like I said, it just increases the amount of junk there. Like the people who would actually use and manage those things, no, you can't have those. We're gonna sell on Facebook Marketplace for double price. Like, it's not cheap so you can go there and make a profit. It's cheap so the people who need, and air quotes on need, I mean, bold on need those things, can get access to those things. That's the whole point of it. I could rant about this for days because that one really irks me. As someone who really needed to thrift a lot of things when they were dealing with some stuff in their 20s, it was very difficult for me when a lot of stuff became less accessible. Oh, that grinds my gears. Oh, it grinds my gears. I also, another angle people don't really talk about with the scalping and collecting and all that stuff is it just creates so much more junk, so much disposable junk. A lot of stuff that gets scalped, a lot of single-use items, a lot of promotional material isn't even stuff you want to keep, isn't stuff that's worthwhile, that doesn't have a use. And it just turns into junk you just keep around the house. And it just all ends up in a landfill. I get so angry about it. I get so angry about it. Even furniture. You can't really find good secondhand furniture because most of it just like isn't around anymore. Or it's been scalped, or like the wood needed to make it is either so expensive, or it's just, there's so many layers to it that just make me upset, man. I wonder what my local flea market looks like nowadays. Same, haven't gone to one in years. Dude, we had some killer ones as a kid. I love flea markets. They're some of my favorite things in the world. Nothing makes me better than seeing a bunch of useless junk and you're like, I can do something with that, you know? And finding something you've been looking for, are you fucking kidding me? That you've been looking for years? And it's like, this is like the perfect fit, the perfect thing, the tiniest thing. Oh, can I go back and get that? Full health. I don't know how to get up there, though. Can we go this way? Oh, you could just walk up and get it. Ah, okay, there we go. Great. All right, I feel much better. I could have just walked up there to top off this entire time. What a dingling I am. What a dingling I am. I didn't get much from thrift stores that I still have right now because when I was 19, I had to throw out everything I owned. And then same thing happened again when I was 22. I had to get rid of everything. The only thing, but I just remember I loved seeing games because you'd see an old game and you're like, oh, I can play this, you know? And I would actually use the game. I'm not hoarding it just to keep it on a shelf for 2,000 years, you know? That's how I got all those. I think Oscar Mikey, once we were talking about piloting games, I loved all of like the Ace Combat games, and I wish I could remember the one I really liked that I found for Xbox. I played the heck out of it. Oh, it was so much fun. Man, I wish I could remember what that game was. Just so many good memories. I loved helping out at the flea market too, like setting it up, getting all the stuff out, bringing the crates out. It was a good time. If I had a car, I'd go visit another one soon, but I don't. I unfortunately possess no means of transportation, no locomotion besides my feet. I used to love going and getting either Dragony/Wizard statues or video games for cheap. I played so many niche games because they were $4 and had a very cool cover. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you got some stuff and you were like, man, this is cool. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm throwing. You got some stuff and you're like, oh man, this is cool. And you'd go home and it wasn't like the best game ever, but sometimes you'd find a gem and you're like, this is like the best thing ever, you know? I have a couple of those games. I have a couple of those games planned for the future, I'll tell you. Oh my fucking God, I did it again! Guys, we're cooked. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Some of my favorite things to get were, I still have, is a knife where the handle is made out of, I did that perfectly. What the fuck? Dude, it's that part is so hard. I hate it here. I don't want to play this game anymore, guys. I don't want to play this game anymore. I just want to be dumb. I want to do dumb things. I don't want to do smart things. I don't want to do brain capacity games. Can I just go play Risk of Rain for 2,000 hours? Can I just go play Risk of Rain for 2,000 hours instead? Can I do that instead, please? No, I'm trapped here. And then you're trapped here with me. You can't leave. Or I'll rage quit. And then nobody wins. We're all losers in the end. Besides, you guys, you're too invested. You're too invested now. You gotta know. You gotta know what happens at the end of the game. We gotta see what happens to 𝘏𝘏. We gotta see what happens to him. I played Halo 2 first because I was a dumb kid and I thought I played the first one. To be fair, I don't think you miss out on too much if you play the Halo, like the trilogy out of order. I don't think you miss out on too much. You can kind of connect the dots. And it's not like there's a major plot thing you gotta be aware of. Like, yeah, there's story and stuff. I played 3, 2, and then 1, so I speak from experience here. You're gonna hit me, aren't you? Why is that part of your pathing? Why am I being punished for being quicker at getting the thing done? Never understand. I mean, I got the full heal coming up, so I'm not too worried. Nope, I panicked. No, abort! Abort! Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I muscle spasmed. No! Well, this isn't good. And then you go back around. And down. And then pull you and hop back up. And now we do a first go. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, speedrunner, speedrunner. Look at her go. Oh, fuck. No! Yeah, I might have gotten a little full of myself there. I will say these skeletons are doing a very impressive job of like holding together. I would have thought for sure they would have just crumbled into individual bones by now. You know what game I really want to play that I haven't finished, and I might finally go back and play once I start streaming like 3 or 4 times a week, so I beat stuff a little quicker. I really want to play Oblivion again. Oh, I'm gonna take damage here. That is so... That's like next level infuriating when those cycles line up there. Like, that's my comfort game right there, and I want to go back to it. I've got so many good memories. I still remember a lot of the duplication glitches. But I don't. Okay, it's over anyway. I don't think a lot of them work on PC. I think they only worked on stuff pre-patch in Xbox, so you had to remove all of the patches. I mean, you miss out on a bunch of weight things going out of order. The Heretic in 2 having a bunch of valid points. The Arbiter having failed to stop you in combat evolved. Yeah, I guess that's fair. But as a kid, I wasn't paying attention. I was like, ooh, aliens, pew pew pew, 𝘰𝘵𝘥𝘪𝘐𝑢𝑡𝑡𝑦, you know. I was not too particularly enlightened as a child. I will say. I have cursed myself by playing Marvel Rivals Ranked, so I sometimes turn my brain off and turn into an EOM agent. Honestly, that's fair. That's fair. I really liked Rivals. I really liked playing Ranked, but then like we got further into the seasons, and now it's been optimized to all hell. It's what happened with League of Legends for me, where it's just not as fun anymore. They optimize the fun out of the game. And if you want to get like a good rank or have a good time, like I wish there was a thing such as casual ranked, like ranked but we don't care about the points, because so many games could really benefit from that. Because you have the people who are playing ranked to actually be competitive and, you know, get the highest scores and, oops, I forgot to set that over. And, you know, go pro. And there are some of us who just want to see the number go up, who just want to see, I wonder where I'll place. I wonder in the casual lobby where I place. And no game has quite solved that yet, you know? But also, it's a really hard thing to go and solve. That's not something you can do overnight. Well, I'm taking damage here. I'll just take advantage of that. Screw it. Okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oblivion was my other big 360 game. Dude, it was so good. It was so good. I would say quick play, but that place is just different now. Exactly. Halo 3 matchmaking? Dude, I made so many friends on Halo 3 matchmaking. Like, they nailed it. And the fact that every other game didn't copy lobby-based matchmaking is ludicrous. Actually, the fact that it doesn't exist right now makes me so damn angry. You finish a game, you had a good time with people, you should stay in the lobby. There should be that passive timer that goes off and says, wanna queue again? You can queue again. Come on, let's queue again, guys. And that's how I made so many friends. And I connected so well with so many people. And every time I think about it, we missed out on something legendary, you know? Because especially you'd play against people who'd have a good time or equal skill level with, or weren't too difficult to play against and were on your like par. Or you even got to the point where you'd have a lot of games and you'd be like, in voice chat, you'd be talking to everybody and you'd say, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, guys. Let's do something fun. Let's do only mongooses. And some people drive and ride on mongooses. And everyone's like, yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do some fun. And you could just have so much more engagement and find the type of people who work for you. If someone's angry, you can vote to kick them from the lobby. You can leave the lobby. It was a masterpiece. It was perfect. And honestly, I wanted something like that in Marvel Rivals, and nothing will ever implement it again, because realistically, it's a little bit harder to incorporate and manage from an, you know, production standpoint, or not a production standpoint, a server standpoint. Like, I get it. Most games aren't made with that in mind, and it still just makes me sad, man. It was so good. It was so good. If I ever make a game, I want to put that in there. That's my game. Actually, I should write that down before I forget again. I'm gonna put that in my design notebook. 1 second. 18 versus 18 was the closest thing to that. Dude, 18 versus 18 is like the big battles, especially in Infinite. It's so cool. Getting everybody in there and it's like a real squadron. I kind of like that with Battlefield. That's one thing with Battlefield that I really liked. Halo 3 matchmaking. Lobby kicking. Map voting. Fun. Okay, great. Write that down so I don't forget. Skill-based matchmaking now isn't designed to pit you against people of your skill every time. It pits you against worse people to make you feel good than pits you against someone with money spent. Kind of. Yes and no. It's tuned for engagement a little bit more evil, like more evil mastermind than that. I'm not going to go into the specifics because I don't have it right in front of me, but I did do a deep dive into it, and it's more evil than you think. And sometimes I hate engagement-based shit, like Marvel Rivals. What happens is a lot of people think when you get into a lobby with bots after enough losses that they're doing that so that you win and you feel good and you want to keep playing, that your skill was better. Most people know they're getting into a lobby match. They're not going to hide that. What happens is you get into the lobby match and the psychological effect is that, man, that wasn't a real match. I need one more to end it off on, you know? And so you queue again, and sometimes that keeps you engaged. There's so many levels of mind games to it, and I hate it. Like, can't we just make games? Why does everything have to be maximized? Not optimized, but like sloptimized, where the game exists purely for shareholder or engagement or profit. Like, no, please tell me the switches stay pushed. No! Guys, I was so close. Guys, I don't want to do it again. As I was saying, this is why I liked indie games so much, because so many games are just made with love. And you can see when a dev makes a game with love and they have fun and they aren't chasing profits. And then look what happens. Wow! It's profitable. Wow! Everyone's having fun. Oh, it's over. It's so over. It's so over. It's so over. This game is cruel. This is a cruel and unusual punishment. How could this happen to me? I'm a crybaby. Why can't I eat him? Why can't I eat these guys? I'm a frog! I'm a frog! Let me eat him, damn it! The spikes are timed weird too. I think it's a puzzle where you have to watch for the ones that are safe to use. I know, I don't like that though. I don't like that it's all random and I don't want to watch for the pattern. I want to play the game. I just want to turn my brain off and play the game, and they're making it hard. They're making the 3D platformer hard. How dare they? How dare they? I'm still upset at this heart here being insult to injury that you can't get it when you loop back around. Nice. I mean, at least we're getting faster at this part, so it's not too bad. Oh, wow. Actually, I think we might make this cycle. Ready? Go. Oh. God damn it, I did it again. I'm just going to take the damage. And also, I'd rather support an indie dev who could become a great studio rather than, you know, don't hurt me. Ah. Baby, don't hurt me. No more. Come on! I keep jumping up here for some reason. That's okay, I get life right here. It's fine. It's fine. I think that's part of it too. I think on either the lore channel or whatever long play kind of channel where I just do normal playthroughs, not the challenge runs or anything like that. That's where those will get uploaded. I might get into game reviewing too. I don't know. I have so much I want to do, man. I can't hold all these hats. I have too many hats. Help! I need like 6 clones of me to work on stuff. Come on, we got this. So far, so good. Just don't jump into the water. Just don't jump into the water. What the fuck was that? You're gonna make some hot dogs? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, Oscar Mikey. Love a good hot dog. Love a good hot dog. You know what you do to make a good hot dog? You put some butter in a cast iron skillet. You grill that bad boy up. Then when you're done cooking it, you throw your buns in there too. You butter grill those buns. Oh my God, heaven, heaven. Get some baked beans, put some ketchup and baked beans. I just stood there for some reason. I gotta focus, 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 focus. Ketchup and baked beans. Ketchup and baked beans on top of the dog. It's tasty. And tater tots, and then you're good to go. That's a delicious meal right there. A lot of times indie devs are just fed up with corporate baloney. Why haven't they made a Majesty game in 20 years? Fine, I'll do it myself. 4 games earlier this year. Dude, that's actually part of my inspiration that I do want to start making games. Like, I'm trying to It's over. It's over. Fuck! No! Because there are games that I'm like, why has nobody made this? Or why is this type of game or feature not a thing anymore? Sigh. It's even funnier the 27th time, guys. You love this level so much. I just had to share it with you guys again. I don't want it to be. We don't have to do anything else tonight. We can just keep running this level. I might as well just. I might as well just change the stream to just chatting at this point. You know. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, guys. I'm losing it. I'm ready to lose it. I'm losing it for real. I'm ready to. I'm ready. I'm ready to quit. I am on the edge. I am on the edge right now of a knife. And that knife is about to cut the red wire on this bomb, and then it just blows up and everything blows up and it's all a terrible time. I got tired of EA's bullshit, so I left and made another game about demons, the Dragon Age lead writer. Is that actually true? Is that a true story? 𝘂𝘓? Is that who I think it is? Smack that frog, 𝘂𝘓. Oh. I see, I see. How we doing? How we doing, buckaroo? I see you got taken out by the nap gods, too. Smack that frog, 𝘂𝘓. 'Tis I, the saucy lamb. After all these years, 𝘗𝘠𝘥𝘬𝘐 has finally found you. Wait, Lamb, I've just cracked the code for your next character's name. You need to be 𝘗𝘠𝘥𝘬𝘐. There we go, there we go. The two perfect characters, name a more iconic duo. Your sleepy time was commenced. Yeah, I did that right before stream, which is great because, you know, I'm fully psyched up for stream, but also now, man, I'm tuckered out. I'm ready to quit. Actually, yes. Yeah, exactly. Listen, Lamb, I need some moral support. This level is kicking my butt. I've been here for 2 hours. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be here anymore. That's fine. Holds. There we go. Nice. I'm not gonna make that in time. Nope, that's okay though. It's okay. Everything is okay. Everything's not okay. Everything's not okay. Abort, abort. No! Oh, I thought it would go down. I started panicking. Well, that wasn't a very good run to begin with. Well, ripperoni. Well, ripperoni. Last time I watched you play this game, it was a puzzle that turned my brain into a pretzel. I mean, that is how it goes. That is how it goes, you know? And the crazy thing is, they're not that complicated, right? Like, the puzzles are not that complicated. Then you figure it out and you're like, oh, I'm a dunce. I'm a dunce. This is why my middle school teachers were disappointed in me. It's okay. This one we've got down pat. This one we've got solved. Nothing can go wrong here. I mean, I say that, but, you know, looking at all the frog skeletons, those are all my past lives. Those are all me in my previous runs here. Fuck me into a pretzel and leave me outside into the sun to turn to dust so a mouse comes by and eats me with mustard. I hate it here. What is wrong with me? I'm mentally deficient. Inner peace. Calm. Inner peace. Calm. I must be calm. I don't think you are supposed to go into the water. You know what? You're right. You got me there. You got me there. I've just committed a terrible sin. I've put the frog in water. It's not a frog. It's a toad. What's the one that can't go in the water? It's the tortoise. That's it. His parents must have been tortoises. He never learned how to swim. No worries, Vivi. I got you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I can always, if I can't trust nobody, I can trust you. I don't know the name of his new game, but yeah, those two statements are separate but true. He hated being under EA, and that's why he left, and he is currently making a game about demons. Honestly, my icon, my kind of inspiration. Aw, you want to know a great, like, positive story for, like, game development and stuff? Dwarf Fortress. Those guys, I think they're still at it. The Dwarf Fortress guys, legends. Legends. Absolute legends. Oh my god, that was close. That's okay, we got full HP now. And now it's just smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. I really have to go pee, and so I might be rushing to finish this level. Could I just take a break? Could I pause? Yes. But that would mean I'm not a capital G gamer, all right? I'm not the kind of gamer you all anticipate me to be if I... A real gamer doesn't pause games to go to the bathroom. They go into their integrated toilet seats. I'm going to lurk while I go clock in at Ball Crushing Factory, booting up Escape from the Tarkov. Oh, Godspeed, soldier. I hope your balls are sufficiently crushed by the end of the day. I appreciate you coming to lurk, though. It's much appreciated. Good luck, Vivi. I will check back in a bit. All right, if I'm like AFK, if the stream is just running but I'm not here and it's been up for like 4 hours, I've just walked away and I've gone to bed for the night. Focus, like a frog. Ye who is focused frog, that is me. I am focused frog. So focused, in fact, that nothing could break my focus. I wait for the spike to go up, it comes down. I wait for the spike to go up, it comes down. Rinse, repeat. Hold on, wait, this is one of them cycles that are supposed to test me. Nice, I passed the test. I passed the test, Mom. I got an A on the MCAS. Nice. Hold. Hold! This is the most life we've made it up here with. If we can escape this without taking any damage, we are like gaming. I'm pretty sure I could just brute force the top level if I can get up there with full HP. Oh my god, she's doing it! Do you know what the worst part is? I keep thinking there's gonna be more. Fuck. I keep thinking there's gonna be more. My heart's telling me this isn't it, but I'm like almost certain. My gut is telling me they've got another level up there. It's just waiting. It's waiting for me. It's waiting for me. Okay. Focus. Calm. You are one with your bladder. You have to go to the bathroom. You must beat this level so you may go to the bathroom. That's okay. Calm. Calm. One with the frog. Massive, massive. Okay, wait. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. She's doing it. Please, 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 beat me the end. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. I'm free! I can go to the bathroom. I've gotta go so bad. Ah, I'm back. Hi, everybody. Got my hot dogs with a side of Serrano chilies. Ooh, ooh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, nice, she beat it. I know, you missed it. You blinked, you went to go make your hot dogs, and I did it. I'm sorry. I did it without you. Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom. Whew, had to go so bad. It's okay, though. We get to beat the boss now. Yippee! Well, this will be another 2-hour affair. I can feel it already. Well, that's not ominous. I like their posing. Ah, I wish Daunted was here. He'd like these guys. Oh, they got weapons. See, this is a JRPG.
Use your tongue to take away his shield. He'll be weak if he has no defense.
Okay, partner. I got this guy. I'll leave the other one up to you.
All right, let's go. Okay, focus, focus. Okay, lesson learned. What? Then what do I do? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I left to make a burger and you progressed. Did you guys not have any faith in me? Come on! Both of you went to go make food. Everybody in my chat went to go make food or get their balls crushed and I beat it. I'm sorry, you guys made me anxious, okay? I'm not good in front of an audience. It's okay now. I'm gonna be here for a while. This is make Vivi anxious on steroids.
Okay.
Okay. So noted, he can't touch me. If he touches me, that's a problem. Okay. Can I like? What? That hurts me? Are we so for real? Oh, I was standing on the thingy thing. That makes sense. Oh my god, and then he moves over there? No! I hunger? Can I not? Huh? Oh my god. We are never finishing this boss fight. We are never finishing this boss fight, guys. I hate to break it to you. It's not happening. This is gonna be impossible. Oh my god. Ah! No! Can I hit him from here? No. Okay, so I can lure him down and wait till he's over here, and then I have to move. God damn it! No, I thought you were gonna... Oh, do I just have to dodge it? Okay, that's fine then. Okay, I'm a lot less scared than I thought. No, why aren't you doing the thing? Okay, okay. Maybe we will make a little progress. This looks like the 𝘗𝘵𝘥𝘦𝘥𝘫 fight in 𝘤𝘭𝘵𝘢𝘵. Yeah, it kind of does. It does, doesn't it? How do you think our friend with an actual weapon is doing on the other side? Because they seem to be come over on damage. They're slacking, right? The only reason they got into this raid group is because they're dating the GM. That's what happened. It's just like World of Warcraft. Okay. I understand now. I think I got it. I think I got it. I got it down pat. So lure him over here until he starts charging. I walk right off the ledge because I'm a big dum-dum. And then he zooms over here. And then we hit him with the tongue. And he's like, oh, what do I do? The frog is licking me. And then we quickly get out of the way. We go back to center. Actually, no, we head up here. Okay. Fuck! Fuck! No, 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 no! They didn't respawn fast enough. Does he go back to center for that? No, he flies across center. Got it. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! No, Delta, I know what's happening. The dude has a shield on that side, and he's, like, parrying all the arrows. And so what happens is we're waiting for shield guy to lose all his shields, and then he shoots him with his arrow. I see. I like their cute little team pose, too.
Use your...
Okay.
Bam, bam, bam. This song, for sure though, this song's going in my rotation for the videos. This is a good one. It's nice and simple. I want to see how speedrunners do this level. Fuck! Can I jump over those probably? What am I doing? Ba, ba, ba. This is gonna be hard. I mean, thankfully it's not. I don't think this is as hard as some of the other bosses we fought. The fuck! He comboed me. This is a long fight though. I think the first that doctor fight we did, where he was like wearing his evil coat on top of his castle. I think that one was way harder. Like this one is just like, it's all my own fault. I have no one to blame but myself here. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
Bum, 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 bum. Please don't hit me. Really? That's not fair. Please respawn. Please respawn. Oh, frame perfect respawn. Is that enough to make it despawn? Just one go? Okay, I only gotta cross once. Okay, I'm overthinking it then. Dun dun. Ba, ba, ba. So how was the temple sealed, but these guys are still alive outside of it? Okay, so you can't jump over those. Got it. I feel like you're not supposed to be able to, like, get him in one go like that. I feel like that's a bug. Waited too long on the tile. Ah. What is love? Baby, don't frog me. Don't frog me no more. Oh, let me skip the cutscene.
You.
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Dun, dun. I didn't mean to jump. They're lizards. They eat dragonflies and live outside the temple. Okay, but why can't I eat the dragonflies? What part of that is even remotely fair? Maybe I just want to be an amphibian that eats that eats dragonflies. But instead, no. I've been coaxed into fighting for my life against lizards. Instead, I have to fight lizards! What the fuck am I doing? Dude, I have my AC on and it's making my hands cold, so I'm not pushing the buttons fast enough. What was that? Oh my god, just get it over with. Dude, I need more life, but I can't go grinding for life. I'm gonna be here forever if I do. I think the crazy thing is, I think I can get up to 3 of those guys. I think I can get up to 3 extra full hit point bars. Dun dun. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go over here. I mean, at least we got the pattern down. I just need to actually, like, commit to it. Please respawn. Please respawn. Hey, it didn't respawn. Okay, now I need to move because he is gonna hit me. Nice. Fuck! My hands are cold, so I'm pushing the button. I'm not pushing as fast as I should be. Well, this isn't good. Oh, that's not good. Oh? Oh, we're fine. I thought it was a 3x2. It's just a 1x3. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was then. No! I hate it here. What? That didn't stop him? I'm slowly mentally tuning out. I'm trying so hard to not say, let's just do this next stream, guys. Let's just do this next stream. Because I know if I do, we're not going to get through the other 2 zones that have suddenly appeared. I think Frogger's a vegan or it's a crime to hurt the bugs. I guess that makes sense. He also can't swim, so you know, anything's on the table at this point. It's okay, Frogger. It's 2026. We're much more accepting now. Okay, then we wait here for the sword. I like the boss theme though, so I can't be too upset. This is pretty solid, I can't deny. That's not fair, he juked me out! He juked me out! Alright, good to know he can juke you out like that. He doesn't fly every single time. This isn't even that hard. It's not even that hard, guys. I'm devastated. My day is ruined. Everything is pain. Even my physical therapist won't be able to help me. Down, down, down. Down, down, down. All right, come over here. Fuck! Please move, please move. No, I panicked! Dude, when the lights don't sync up, it just makes it so much harder. What am I doing? All right, you're gonna juke me out. You're not actually gonna fly at me the first time. I'm onto your tricks. I know how you work. Uh-oh. He might start flying. Can we get him? We're good. And we're right where we want to be for the sword. Perfect. And that should despawn it. Just barely. Nice. All right, now you're gonna juke me out again. Watch, I know you're gonna do it. Oh my God, he got rid of some of my tiles? That's not fair. I have less tiles to work with. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it might be, as the kids say, wraps. I'd go for a wrap right now. Yummy wrap. That's not fair! I couldn't move because of the lightning tiles. You should be able to jump over those. The fact that you can't makes me sad. Doom's Temple. This time for sure. I'm calling it. This one's for all the big bucks. We finished this here. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'll tongue ya. I'll tongue ya. I'll tongue you real good. You ain't gonna stop the tonguing. And we're right where we want to be. Perfect. Now we just don't take damage here. Nice. All right, he jukes us out the first time. Nice. Nice. We got it. We got it. We're locked in. Optimal way to dodge the blade. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so now I should lose some tiles. That stinks. I really liked those 2 tiles. That's okay. I probably did want to move for that anyway. That really sucks. I couldn't have gotten away because of the lightning. Okay, now I need to go up here. Nice. Got it, got it. Then we dodge the sword. That's so frustrating. I gotta hit him 2 more times? Oh, this is gonna be hard. I gotta focus, I gotta focus. Okay. Okay. All right. Now we just have to play dodge with the sword. We just have to play dodge with the sword. Easy. And we're right where we want to be. Perfect. One more! One more! Come on! This is for all the marbles. Oh, I've lost some really important tiles. That's okay though, cycle lined up. Just come over here, don't hit me. Nice! So now I go here. Oh my god. Guys, we can do this. With our powers combined. That's okay. Please don't. He was gonna hit me, it wasn't gonna despawn there. Oh, dude, I got screwed over by the cycles. There's nothing I could do. No, I was right there. I was right there. I was right there. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. I'm so sad. The sword stays longer each time. Oh, don't say that. Oh, don't say that. I think you're right, though. It looks like it does. That's okay, though. We've got all our tiles. He doesn't stand a chance. Look at that. What a fool. What a fool he is. What a fool. What a guy. What an absolute chap. This is a well-designed boss fight, though. I can actually, like, really respect this. I have to take damage there. I screwed up. That's on me. Not ideal taking damage there, but this time we go damageless because he jukes us out. Now, we just need to know which cycle is going to be active. It's the down cycle. Perfect. And then we turn. Got it. Okay, now I run over here. Sword cycle. Nice. I think this is going to be go left cycle by the time he swerves, because this is the fake out. Oh no, I'm going down. Nice. Fantastic. That couldn't have timed any better. This is a problem. He might hit me here. I didn't think I had enough time to get away. I forget how long it takes to do the thingy thing. That's okay though, we can dodge this, no problemo. I was off the tile by the time that went off. Are you kidding me? Jerk, what a jerk. Juke me out, why don't you? All right, we got this, we got this. I had to move, I should have just gone up. I'm a dum-dum, I'm a dum-dum. I think there's only one way to go and I focused on it. Well, this isn't ideal. I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot. That's all it is. Ah, that's on me. I can't blame the enemy. No, no, it's my own fault. I insist. Doom's temple. Doom.
Use your...
What am I doing? I have a good plan and a pattern, and I keep diverging from it. I keep diverging. I keep diverging is what I does. They call me the Big D, Big Divergent. What do you mean that's not what that means? The descent into madness has begun.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I bet the speedrun strat has you waiting on that first tile until you get a good cycle for the lightning. That's probably how that works. Give me your shields, big lizard man. Woof. Nice. No, wait. And we wait here, we're fine. Nice. This is reminding me of Dragon Quest like boss music. Dragon Quest 8 specifically. Dun, dun, dun. Oh fuck. It's okay though, I was ready for it. I was ready for it. Big D is divergent in Hunter the parenting. That's fair, that's fair. All right. You're gonna stay a bit longer. Oh no, please change. Nice. So we're gonna go up. Nice. And I go right here. Nice. Damageless run right here for sure. All right, you're gonna juke me out? Come on, big guy. I've fried lizards bigger than you. I couldn't wait for the lightning to change. It's gonna get hit either way. I should have just moved beforehand. I keep trying to min-max it for some reason. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. I shouldn't have risked that. I should have just kept going up north. Despawn? That was playing it close. I sound like I'm like an evil villain. Juke me out. Oh my god, we just barely made that. We're gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna do it. I like how like in sync they are when they do the transfer over. They're just such good bros, bro. Bro. Please? Dude, come on! That lasted for so long. Wait, are they done? Did we win? Did I win? Did I do it? I thought I had one more cycle. I did it! Yes! Alright, gonna break my neck here so you guys can see. Oh no, I guess it's all gonna be down there in the middle.
Watch out! The floor's collapsing!
It's been doing that the whole time! I'm sorry it wasn't doing that on your end, buddy.
You all right, Frogger? Frogger!
No! Wait, no way. Does he do the cool thing? Aw, I thought he was gonna hop up like 6 tiles, but I mean... What the?
To cuckoo?
What the? What?
What? Ignis, you're not going crazy on me too, are you?
Aw, wait. Is that the person?
Nothing. I just remembered an old friend from long ago.
Is that the person whose grave is up there?
Come on!
Yeah. Okay, let's go, Frogger.
Aww.
You know it.
Look how cool they are opening the door in tandem.
If there is anything you have to do, you should go home and do it now. There is no guarantee that you or I will survive this.
Okay. I want to go home and see my friends. I'll be back soon, Ignis, and then we'll kick Dr. Wani's butt.
I'll wait for you in front of the ancient tribe's throne. Sorry, Tukuku.
Just imagine you're about to fight like God in, I don't know, Persona. And Morgana is just like, whoa, Joker. Hey, by the way, you might never see your friends and family again. I know we can't really go back and we just worked so hard to climb this mountain, but you should go talk to your friends and family anyway. Let's see what they have to say. My neck.
Frogger, the books I've been studying show that it may be very difficult to reseal the temple. If we can manage to reseal it, though, my research on this matter will be complete.
Frogger, you going? Before you go, can we hang out for a bit?
Oh, what is this?
I'll be waiting at our regular spot, so please come, Frogger.
Regular spot? Hold on, wait, we've unlocked content.
Mr. Frogger, thanks to you, I'm the #1 merchant in Firefly Swamp.
I don't know if that's impressive or not.
Buy more so I can get a bonus and a free trip to Hawaii. I hear they have penguins there.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Buckaroo. Is that a hat? No, it's just a statue. Still no heart-ups? You're terrible. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Oh, she's actually gone. Blink and you miss him. Yeah, let me just descend the mountain real quick. No, for real, though. Guard with armor.
Frogger, how's everything? The other day, I heard a story from someone at the circus about a big man with a large shield. The big man was pretty weak if his shield was taken away. Everyone, no matter how big, has a weak spot. Take care, Barry.
I don't know. The spy is at it again. She's got information she shouldn't have access to. Hey, little buddy.
How's it going, huh? I'm at Angler Swamp now, and I finally caught one. It's not the bigger one, but it's gonna make some fine eating. So you're gonna miss my fish fricassee, buddy? Your pal?
Lumpy. No extra seeds? Terrible. Actually, let me look at the statue real quick. We got... Oh, there's still 2 more! That's a lot of secrets, though. Look at all those secrets! Holy moly. I'm not going back to get those. Hell no! Alright, let's go see what Lily's up to. Our usual spot. Our usual spot. Is it here? I love Lumpy. Hey, little buddy. He's a guy. He's a guy. Oh, I was right.
A lot has happened.
Oh, my neck.
lately. I thought that Firefly Swamp would never change, no matter what. But it has changed. The waterfall has stopped, the insects are frightened, and the birds don't sing anymore.
Gotta break my neck so you guys can see what's happening.
Frogger, there are things that won't change though, right?
Oh?
When you come back, let's go have a picnic or just do something with all the other animals.
Oh! A teardrop.
Promise me. I'll be waiting for you to come back.
You got the revival potion. When your life becomes 0, it will recover your health once. Oh! Wait, is that a one-time use or does it respawn when I reload? Because, oh man, I could, I think I'm gonna burn through that pretty quickly. Aw, nice. Well, I'm glad I stopped by then. That was pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's a big plus. All right. Oh, well, that's not terrifying. That's not a terrifying preview of things to come. Okay. Well, gonna use that immediately. Yeah. Let me go burn it in the practice area real quick. All right, everybody. All right, little buddies. I'm out of here. I've been 𝘵𝘠𝘥𝘠, and this has been 𝘐𝑺. I don't have anything exciting to end this off on. I just, my brain's fried from doing one level for 2 hours straight. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, buckaroos. I'm gonna go, you know, what do I do when stream ends? Well, I'll let you in on a secret. The first thing I do is